semifinals. We take a quick look at a huge crowd there, and we move on to quarterfinal heat number 4. And this one's got Ricky Krentz,
Riders ready!
Elaine Topolniski,
5 second
Topolniski,
warning!
and Junko Yamamoto from Japan. Really good start. Looks like it is Elaine Topolniski who gets to that 90-degree right-hand turn first out in front, but she gets, oh, she's in a great battle with Trepanier right now. The two of them are shoulder to shoulder on that quick little uphill, but Topolniski manages to stay out front. Trepanier is trailing one of her register belts on her ankle. That's going to cause some problems as they come across the finish line, but she's moved out into first place. Miriam Trepanier out in front. Right behind her, Topolniski. Trepanier looking great out there through the step-down section. Topolniski staying on her feet through those steps, looking good. So it's going to be 1-2, Trepanier and Topolniski. Last couple of corners here, the left-hander and the sprint to the finish. And it is going to be a great race by Miriam Trepanier, who managed to make a pass on the inside just by the hair of her chinny-chin-chin, and gets the win on this one and moves on to the next round along with Elaine Topolniski.
Elaine Topolniski from the top of the course was looking like she was going to dominate this race. She came out flying, and it turned into a really, really solid battle, Troy, as you watch number 4 in pink and Trepanier on the right-hand side. Topolniski is coming down. She makes that cut corner, and that's a big one to get her in the right line, setting up for the next corner. She almost lost it there, trying to dump a little bit of speed and make this hard corner. Trepanier shoves her out of the way, just really gets the arm in there. And then you see the timing band coming off and hanging on till the end, so it did really not affect her in the end, but got to make sure that those things are on.
It did stay with her, and this is also one of the reasons why all of our skaters wear 2, not just 1, but 2 timing bands, because you imagine coming across that finish line in first place with no timing band on your leg, and they don't register you, so yeah, it's important. All right, so we have our semifinals locked up with Jacqueline Legere, Maxi Plant, Tracy Robinson, and Sala Kiala. That's going to be semi-heat number 1. And semi-heat number 2 is going to be Elaine Topolniski, Stephanie Fedoruk, Miriam Trepanier, and Tamara Kaja.
There he is.
Final heat number 2 will be lined up in the gate. This one is Elaine Topolniski. We'll get that right this time. Elaine Topolniski, along with Stephanie Fedoruk, Miriam Trepanier, and Tamara Kaja.
This is a good quality foursome.
Very much so.
Riders ready!
There's Tamara Kaja in the red armband, the blue armband. Miriam Trepanier, our 2 strongest ones in this heat.
Here's our next heat 2. We have here with
Tamara Kaja, pretty good start. She goes butt first over that jump, and we got a garage sale. And Elaine Topolniski takes advantage and moves out in front. Miriam Trepanier managed to get there pretty safe, and she's got second place with Tamara Kaja chasing her down now. Trepanier is in the bubble spot back there in second place, but she has Tamara Kaja right on her tail.
She tripped out.
Topolniski, has got the lead at the moment, and Tamara Kaja has moved into second place. Wow, what a crazy start to this heat for the ladies semifinals. Last couple of corners, and it's going to be Topolniski and Kaja, 1 and 2. Hey, great race.
It's a win-win for Canada as they are all Canadian.
Fedoruk and Trepanier both eliminated in this one. Elaine Topolniski and Tamara Kaja both going on. Let's take a look at this again.
Yeah, Miriam Trepanier comes out. She makes the first one, but look at, gets the heel of her skate clipped and goes down. She goes down hard. Then it was Topolniski. She takes the 180 corner. Comes out of that with a healthy lead. Everything should be fine, right? Then there's the rattling of the bones as they come over these rollers and into the next corner. She's got to scrub a lot of speed, and the person right behind her doesn't do that. And that's Tamara Kaja. They go on to the final.
There you have it. We have a women's final ready to go for later on this evening. In the meantime, we're waiting as we get one more look at this beautiful course here in Edmonton. And before we have our men's final, we will have our ladies final. ladies getting ready. We will have the following ladies in the final: Elaine Topolniski, Maxi Plant, Tamara Kaja, and Sala Kiala. They are lined up and ready to go. And there's some intensity on the silver gate there with Elaine Topolniski.
Riders ready! 5-second
Kiala has the
warning!
hot gate. She has been one of the best in the world on the women's side.
And boy, she got lucky in her semifinal heat. Went down pretty hard, had to do a bit of climbing, and she goes down again. Oh my goodness! Sala Kiala not having the best of luck today out on top. Oh,
She may have just picked up some luck.
Maxime Plant out in front. They went down as well, and Sala Kiala took advantage and now moves out to the lead.
She's ripping this course. She's absolutely attacking it, Troy.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's Elaine Topolniski now in second place, but there's that 180-degree battle. Again, Topolniski comes out on top, but she's being chased hard by Maxi Plant. Sala Kiala has got this one tied up at this point, and a bit of a, I don't know, that was a foible, we can say, by Maxi Plant. Put on the brakes there. Sala Kiala wins it, so she is the winner here in Edmonton. Topolniski gets second place. Tamara Kaja will be on the podium in Edmonton in third place. Good job, ladies. Great race.
Yeah,
That was one of the
excellent
most
race.
intense races I've seen in a long time by the ladies.
And simply because they're getting so close on the course that the corners come up so quick on them.
Well, I mean, they're hitting 45, 46 kilometers an hour. We saw the men hitting 53. Hey, that's not that far off speed-wise. And once again, Sala Kiala, the dominant skater, but not out of the start this time.
No, she wins Red Bull Crashed Ice Edmonton by virtue of falls. She's able to get back from hers and get back into it. Takes a second fall, but watch what happens right after. Boom, two more riders go down. And this is the key for the women, because the men are a little more adept at taking the jumps and taking the hard corners. The women have to be able to get back up and back skating as quickly as possible. Sala Kiala never gave up on this one, and then all of a sudden, it was all her at the bottom end of the course.
And she had fantastic edge control around that one corner, the right-hand turn. She took the far outside line and absolutely carved around like she was on rails. And here's a great battle on that 180-degree turn with Topolniski coming out on top.
Elaine Topolniski comes in second, while Tamara Kaja comes in third, and Maxi Plant comes in fourth spot.
Tough break for Maxi Plant, too, because she had a great start and was actually out in the lead before reaching that 90-degree off-camber turn.
He's a Red Bull ambassador and an athlete, but also your very own Edmonton Oiler player. He's Dale Yakubov.
Love that shirt. Chicks that rip.
Chicks to rip, exactly. Another great look at our track from way above at the hotels on the sideline. And Pavel Klitrov just went out to congratulate Sala Kiala on her win here in Edmonton.